All right, we are. Jimmy crack on, and I don't listen. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do
that. Yeah, Savage AF is the show, y'all.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? By the way, this is comedian Shang, and you know who that is? You know who that is in the building?
I'm Black Pedro.
Black Pedro, and that's what it is. We do what we do here. We change the time, but we're on time.
We never change the rhyme.
Right. Bars. Yeah, I just want y'all to know something. Thank you for following us. Thank you for being fans of the show. But we needed to grow. We needed to grow even more. So if every person that is a regular on here, don't fucking tell your friends about the show. It's going to be a problem. Now,
friends.
Yeah, friends. Now, this is the thing about it. We used to be on at 6 to 7 p.m., but guess what? Now we're on 3 to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every day, one time. So, tell your friends.
Friday.
Promos will be out for it, and I'll make some stuff to show you. So I'll remind you on the IG and everything else what we're doing. We got some people already jumping into the feed. What's up? But we're going to make sure that we get it like this, like that, so you know what it is. Shout out to the Lab Factory. Last night we did a show there. It was a fun time. Good times.
Packed house. It was cool, man.
Yeah, we had a lot of people come out. Great crowd.
Thanks to all the friends who came out. Appreciate y'all. Listen, if you ever, like Shank said, we're on Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, YouTube, Facebook, same damn time. If you ever miss us live, you're a heroin addict. It's just straight up.
Right.
This is an intervention, all right? Get your fucking life together.
Yeah, if you miss us live, you suck in the alleyways for pasta.
Absolutely. Yeah. But you can find rehabilitation in the form of our YouTube channel. It's scrolling at the bottom of the screen, youtube.com/c/SavageAF World, all one word.
Yeah.
We have all the episodes archived there, so that that's where you need to be if you miss us live.
You can tell Pedro is dragging. You are dragging. So you can tell.
What?
You can tell you're dragging. Like you're
oh man, yeah, no. I got very little sleep last night.
Yeah, that's what I mean by dragging. You're not a dragon. Not a dragon. No, we usually, you can check us out.
Yeah, check us out, man.
And the thing is, man, if y'all get some famous about it, I was like, what am I co-hosting with Johnny Depp?
I tell you, mate, she's sort of just she shit in my bed.
She's a bed shitter.
All right, man. But yeah, we're there. Also, if you want to help keep us alive, I don't think you realize how many comics perish per minute due to a lack of following on Instagram.
Yeah.
But speaking of friends, make sure you follow at Black Pedro.
Boom, bam, boom, bam.
At Comedian Shang.
Ha, hoo-ha. Got you all in check.
Woo-ha.
I'm sorry.
All right, man.
But we forgot something. Look, listen, we do this every show for the people that don't know. Now you know if you don't know, but you should do this. You really should do this. You should do it for your family. Do it for the kids. I believe the children are our future.
Teach them well
and let them lead the way. But if they don't lead the way, you got to lead the way as an adult and make sure you fucking subscribe. Booby dabba doobie.
Ding.
Ding. We got some people to feed. Let's shout out to them. Give them a shout out. It's
let me see who we got here. We got Bronda, Maya, no other Miranda. That's true. There hasn't been another Miranda here.
Yeah.
Queen B, what up though? Queen B's here. Pam Knox is knocking in. I see y'all in the building, man. I appreciate it. Maya's, telling everybody to stay hydrated in this heat. Pam Knox ain't feeling the heat in the PNW. Pacific Northwest.
You know what?
But thank God for being here with us.
You know what, ladies? What really helps you stay hydrated This dig.
My dick.
No, that's not. No, I haven't had no pussy since pussy had me. But the point is,
man.
no, it's been a while. It's been at least yeah. So any of you ladies want to serve up a hot steaming bowl of vagina?
Hot steaming, the steaming part.
Yeah, maybe not.
if I ever see vapors coming off your vagina, ladies,
then I'm like, maybe we shouldn't. Maybe you should put that away. That's
slow down, hot pants.
Yeah, I don't know why I said that. I got problems.
No,
I got problems. But no, again, I got some people that I got some new people on my email list. I'm gonna send them the thing, and and we want them to subscribe. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, and yes, my big, I got AC. The AC's on right now.
I do not have AC in my place, but
I have AC. You know,
I have one of those little mobile units like that you stick a hose out the window.
Oh yeah,
but I don't really even use it.
I got one of those ones where it's like a little squirrel running, and it runs.
And it creates a fan.
And it creates a fan. So
it's a fan going.
Yeah, but I apologize for saying that crude thing before we get into the rundown on the run up. And if anybody was offended, I pretty much the show tells you what it is.
Fuck your feelings. Facts matter.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you may feel that, but just settle down. We talking facts.
Take it easy.
And dick don't really cool you down. I'm sorry. That was wrong.
Before we you know, unless you like it's snow dick or something, you know, like you.
Wow. I never even heard of that. Really? Snow dick?
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing now? Snow dick?
That's, you know, in the Midwest, sometimes you have to shovel your way to some good stuff. Quick announcement: I will be live at the Comedy Chateau tomorrow night, 10 p.m. show. That's in North Hollywood, the Comedy Chateau. That's the website too, thecomedychateau.com. So 10 p.m. show tomorrow, North Hollywood, California.
Yeah, and I'll be there Saturday for the 10 o'clock show. They keep putting us on these late shows. I thought it was on Saturday, but they're putting us on these late shows with fucking doo-doo ass comics. I'm starting to get sick of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about I'm not talking. Really, this is where the racist part of the show starts. A lot of white comics ain't as funny as us. I'm gonna keep it real. I mean, y'all can comment, say whatever the fuck you want. I've had a long, shitty career, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I've been on a show with a lot of caucasoids, and they just don't hit the crowd the same way. There's a few, but they subpar at best.
Not out there beasting, in your opinion, huh?
Nah, man, come on. But I'm not trying to be negative with the show. But
fuck it, we do it sometimes.
Yeah, fuck it. No, it's just like I'm stunned that there's certain people can get into some of the clubs that we try to do and don't have to have a high bar to get into the clubs. Whereas in myself included, and I pretty much get in most of the clubs, but we me and Pedro got to jump through flaming hoops with gasoline draws on to get the same spots as these subpar mediocre people. And it just seems like mediocre white caucasity seems to be able to get over. Whereas when we got to be superior, we got to be the top of the food chain. We got to be all this shit for the same shit they got.
7 million followers.
Well, no, she didn't have 7 million followers.
No, I'm just saying we have to have that.
Yeah, we got to have 7 million followers. We got to, so that's just my opinion, but we'll go on the rundown on the
Hey, that's just a little side note before we get into the show. Savage AF, man, it is Thursday, June 16th, 2022, the year of your Lord. Yeah. We're going to end with a SHANGRY. White silence on the violence. Let's talk about it. White silence on the violence.
Yeah, you made that rhyme a little bit there.
Well, I mean, it rhymes.
Yeah.
Black Pedro pop in today. Before that, we're gonna talk about a vicious bicycle. Bicycle. Before we get into that, our critical question of the day: your motherfucker say what? Border Patrol has minted. I don't know if it's officially, but agents or whatever. A whipping ass coin has been minted. Whipping ass coin. Let's talk about it. We'll get into it. But before we get into that, we will talk about the third day. And on the third day, the January 6th committee, they did basically set up the narrative of Trump versus Trumpty Dumpty versus Pence, which is to say, all the things that Trumpty Dumpty and all the king's horses and men tried to do to pressure Mike Pence to break his constitutional oath and decertify election results,
right?
So that Trump could stay in power. So
and his dumb ass.
They laid out the
his
pressure that
dumb
was on
ass,
Pence.
his illiterate ass, his orange cunt stick, KFC eating, Eagles don't like him, horrible fucking businessman. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. He's a horrible businessman. His shit went bankrupt. He's been bankrupt 7 times. He's been sued for all of his shit. He's a horrible human being that was lucky that he has white epidermis wrapping around his fucking cunty skull. And that's a fact. But he actually didn't realize Pence didn't have the fucking authority to do that shit. Pence couldn't do that shit, and he thought he could. And so his dumb ass actually said, after the fucking crowd said, hang Mike Pence, that he was down with it.
Yeah. No, I mean,
in fact, he said, hey, hang this motherfucker.
This guy right here, get him.
This guy.
But to further that point, what they laid out today was, precisely that Trumpty Dumpty was told by multiple people that, it was illegal, that Pence trying to decertify the election results would be illegal. His actions would be illegal. And Trumpty Dumpty tried it anyways. So that was something that was laid out today, that he knew these actions.
Right. And there was no gray area. And it kills me with all of this overwhelming evidence, and you motherfuckers in the feed know what I'm talking about. I don't mean to call all y'all motherfuckers, but that's just how I talk. So just motherfucking get over it.
Hey.
A lot of what? They basically he basically condoned the murder of Mike Pence, because if you listen in the background when they were doing the fucking insurrection, all you heard on megaphones was hang Mike Pence, hang Mike Pence, hang Mike Pence. And I like the fact that they showed that on the big screen, like, motherfucker, they built a gallows. Black people knew that. We understood it. We said, oh yeah, they used to hang us all the fucking time, but these motherfuckers is evil.
Yeah, this, so and so speaking of gallows, today the panel did also sort of make that connection of Trump's rhetoric and the big lie and how it led to violence. And again, kudos to the committee for, up to this point, even still only presenting like Republicans, right? Like either former Trump, cabinet members and staffers, or just like today there's a Republican judge that was a witness, right. And all of this they've been like people who advise Trump and things like that. It's they haven't brought any liberals on to complain about Trump. It's all been from his side, from that perspective. So Benjamin Myers says, welcome to it. They say that Trump will try again in 2024 for president, and if he don't win, he will try to take down the government again. That's why it's very important, that, as we were talking about yesterday, that, or maybe the day before, that these proceedings and this information and the facts and evidence that come out lead to punishment that will prevent Trump from ever being a political candidate for anything ever again, like school board.
I think that
PTA,
they're going to let this motherfucker go. I really do. I really think that they're going to let him go.
Well, the day would be Merrick Garland if that happens. So we will know where to point that.
Well, it's going to be Merrick Garland's going to let it happen. I really do believe that. Everybody on the feed, remember I told you I'd give y'all each $100. I'll give each one of y'all $200 each. Everybody on the feed, I'll give you $300. Fuck it. Let's go for it. $500 each. If Merrick Garland actually has the cojones, the fucking balls. But you don't have balls to fucking not only indict, okay? I don't mean just indict, but I mean fucking subpoena this cocksucker all the way up his fucking culo. They need to get Trump in a fucking place, and they need to pistol whip him and tell us the truth.
You know, I don't think we'll see him in jail, but I just want to make it so that he can't run, so that he's disqualified from holding political office ever.
They ain't gonna do it, man.
You know, that is that too much to ask for Christmas? Come on, man.
No, I'm just saying they ain't gonna do it. They're gonna let it go. I swear they're gonna let it go. I know it. I know. Look how much shit he's gotten away with.
Yeah, no, I get it. Miss Empire is pointing the finger at Pence as well. She says Pence is just as guilty as Trump because he chose to remain silent on all wrongdoing.
Just
now,
like bar two can't. He's not a hero, but I like what he's saying now.
Well, but today they painted him as a hero, and to be honest, I will give Mike Pence absolute credit for doing the right thing that day. And
bullshit.
On that day, he did the right. Like,
come on,
he's a piece. He's a piece of shit. He's I fucking hate the guy. But on that day, in that moment, and that's what a lot of today was about too. Is just like how much our democracy is on the line and how in jeopardy it was that day and leading up to it. Like, so on that day, in that moment, he did the right thing, man.
He did the right thing because he didn't have the power to do the wrong thing.
But obviously he could have been like any of these other guys and just said fuck it and tried, right? Like Trumpty Dumpty, and then just like fuck it. One of those assholes is Eastman.
You know what? Eastman. By the way, I have a cartoon drawing of Eastman. Oh yeah, that's right.
That's his official presidential portrait.
Yeah, that's his
but Eastman is one of those. He's that lawyer, look like a cowboy lawyer, which means he's really on some bullshit. But he, he was the one who was really pushing the plan to Trumpty Dumpty listened to him, and he, they pointed out today that he asked Giuliani if he could get on that pardon list. Just a couple days after January 6th, he's like, "Yo, so put me down +1," and yeah. So he was looking for that pardon real quick.
Are you serving lobster? Lobster? Okay, put me down +1. And can we get my wife off too? Because apparently that bitch was doing some stuff. Yeah, she was actually showing people how to get into the White House. So can we get that bitch too? They caught these motherfuckers when the White House, the Capitol was supposed to be closed, giving tours. And there's pictures of him and video of him pointing here to one of the Proud Boys and another guy that was talking mad shit for the insurrection. So we know he's a cunt too.
Simply labeled T asks, isn't there a law already on the books that says supporters of treason cannot run for political office? I thought it was put into law after the secessionists tried to.
It doesn't apply to Trump.
Run for office. Well, there is some sort of law about that, but these proceedings should be about, and I think maybe the Department of Justice has their own investigation going on that we don't really know about. But either way, these proceedings, this evidence being aired publicly is meant to, bring us to a point where you can prove that Trumpty Dumpty was essentially a secessionist, right? A treasonist. Or committed treason.
They haven't done it yet.
But they're this process is about proving that to hopefully as I was saying, get us to a place where this man is not allowed to run for office.
You know what's
again.
going to happen? I mean, aside from a few people getting mad in the street, white people are going to do what white people do. They're going to white people that up.
White diet.
Yep, they're going to condone this shit. There was a lot of people that didn't see this as heinous other than Jewish people because they were chanting, Jews will not replace us. Pence is not going to come out and speak forcefully on a man that wanted him to be hung from a fucking gallows while they were chanting, hang Mike Pence. He hasn't spoke out forcefully. Pence should come in and fucking testify too because he knows what was going on at the Capitol at the time.
That's another thing is like, they said that the mob got within 40 feet of Mike Pence.
And then the black guy saved him?
Well, no, he was not Pence specifically. I know Eugene Goodman, Officer Goodman, did pretty much save Mitt Romney. There's that footage of him running past Mitt and then Mitt turning around like, oh shit, let me get out of here. But they highlighted that, or one thing that was evident is that Pence was not involved in a lot of it was about him today, but he himself was not there. And as far as we know so far, he probably won't be called in. It doesn't look like.
See, that's that bitch shit. That's the Democrats and whoever the fuck. They such bitches. Go harder in the paint. Call people insurrectionists every time you introduce them. The twice impeached, multiple sued insurrectionist ex-president.
Micro penis.
Go for the gusto. Go for the goal, man. I'm so sick of these motherfuckers that, you know what? They like that coach for Seattle when they wouldn't let Beast Mode run the last fucking yard and they tried to throw a pass. Yeah, that's what the fuck they doing. They throwing a pass because they corny. All you Democrats suck my dick.
Well, there are some liberals out there who go hard in the paint, but
go harder. Say what it is. Say what the fuck it is. This motherfucker here was trying to take over your democracy, and he's a dick. But instead, they just go alleged. They always tiptoe. I'm so sick of the Democrats tiptoeing. I need some hard knock niggas to go up there.
See, that's why we can't ever be
in office
in Congress. Yeah, because it'd constantly be Mr. Forbes, the gentleman from California. Please, would you please refrain from calling anybody a gorilla dick?
You sure?
Please refrain from the rhino rape references.
Yeah,
please.
Exactly. I just feel like we all need to.
You motherfucker! Next one.
That's what we need to go. We need that. We need that type of shit. We need that. Fuck you.
Shoot him
we need that. We need that hardcore shit. We need to have a bunch of niggas just running. Just come on, let's get them. I mean, we need that. We're so soft in this fucking country, and especially the Democrats always trying to do the right thing and be the higher bar. When they go low, we go high. Shut the fuck up. Mm-hmm. Shut up. When they go low, what you do is you pull your dick out, you pee on their back, and then you kick them over. When you kick them over, you jump on their chest, then you jump on their chest and you just take your balls and play with their face. Just do like that. like that in their face.
Yes, sir.
Now, they will never forget you, Pedro, if you did that. And we need Pedro censored. He's not allowed to come to Congress again. Did you see what he did to the representative? He teabagged him right in front of us. That's not right.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I have the right
I don't think you're allowed
disposition to be reaching across aisles like that. Yeah.
We always reach across aisles. We got two traitors, Sinema and Manchin, are traitors.
Manchinima.
Yeah, they always doing dumb shit, saying, well, I'm going to try to work with the Republicans. And then right when you turn the cameras off, Sie geil. They're fucking Nazis.
Yeah.
Bunch of
dinos. But overall, it seemed like today was a good day. Was supposed to happen yesterday, but this is
what? Why did you turn into Ice Cube?
I don't know. Today was a good day.
No, it's just the way, like your whole voice, your whole thing. Like today was a good day, homie.
Today was a good day, homie.
But it wasn't. It wasn't. You know why it wasn't a good day? I'm gonna tell you why it wasn't a good day. Because Trump is not being prison raped right now.
Well, it's a process, guy. We're asking for your patience, America, with laws and shit. Listen, guys, it's gonna take just a little time.
You and the fucking process.
Yeah, man. But that's what it is, man.
Come on, Pedro. Come on. You know, and I know that you know. I know you know. There's enough evidence right now for the AG to step in and go, get your ass in the motherfucking cell.
Yeah, man. Queen B's giving a shout out to Tupac. Happy birthday to him. He would have been 51 years old today. Didn't realize.
And fuck Tupac too.
He in Cuba. That nigga in Cuba.
That nigga's alive.
Ask Kendrick.
I saw him at the Dollar Tree the other day. I said, look at that old nigga looking like Tupac. And he turned around and said, it is me.
La, da, 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 da.
He's a bitch, by the way. When he was alive, he was a bitch.
Damn, Shane. We'll get into it.
I'm going to tell you, I was at a strip club called Peanuts in West Hollywood.
Oh, yeah.
And he was there, and he tried to talk to this dude's girl. He kept trying to talk to this dude's girl. The dude said, man, I love your music, but yo, you need to step the fuck off. This is my girl, homie. And then he went over, I'm about to go Trump. He went over to his boys and told them to jump this dude. We was in the 2 booths down. And they jump on this dude before security kick him out. And to me, that's bitch shit. So ever since then, every time I saw him act hard on a video or hard on the interview, I was like, nigga, you a bitch.
Yeah, man. That is not very manly. And yeah, Damani Jones, there was a club called Peanuts back in the day.
It was a lesbian strip club. It was bitches dancing with bitches.
Jay-Z rapped about it. It was like Peanuts in LA, bubbling in Dublin.
Yeah, I used to go there sometime. In fact, I ended up bagging what's the chick from Shalimar's sister? She was there. I ended up bagging her in the fucking right in the car, right next to the place.
So Christopher Dean says directly to me that if it was black ass Obama, he would be well under the jail a long time ago.
Thank you.
Well, the reality is, if it was Obama, we wouldn't be talking about an insurrectionist president. You know what I mean? Literally, if anybody should have tried to hold on to power, it should have been Barack Obama to prevent Donald Trump from ever becoming president, actually becoming president. You know what I mean? Like, so, I mean, yeah, we get that. But the reality is, like, Barack Obama, no president, no matter how shitty any president has been, and we've had a shit ton of ass jackals for presidents in this country. Like none of them have ever tried what Donald Trump tried to do.
Okay,
knowingly, illegally stay in power when he lost an election. Like that.
And I just want to say, in Pedro's, I'm giving kudos to Pedro's hashtag ass jackals.
Little cocklemongers and shit.
Yeah, but okay, and I agree with what you're saying, man. I see what you're saying, but I just feel like they let him get away with murder so far. Chris Dean, let me tell you something. Obama barely got through his presidency without them trying to presidencies. Oh, God.
How am I a Republican clone now? What do you mean? I'm saying Barack Obama would never be in this position. He would never. Barack Obama we've never.
That is. I worked with Pedro last night. That's the real Pedro.
It's me, dog. It's me.
Now, when he turns around, you'll see a big zipper on his back, and there's a little white man standing there, run a machinery. And look, see, I told you, mic drop.
No, I'm just saying, like,
Miss Adverb in the building.
But Barack Obama would not be in this position. But yeah, if he tried to commit an insurrection, yeah, they would have shot him.
Okay, Pamela Knox, Barack Obama unfortunately respected the office. I think he should have did a little bit more dirt to get some shit through. He should have definitely used more executive power because he had a Congress and a Senate. And you can look at Mitch McConnell. His number one rule was to make sure that this man didn't succeed, and they ignore that. They ignore that is the creed of white folks. They ignore their own shit. They ignore their shit. That's why I was talking about the comics. These white comics have this superiority complex when we walk in the room and they can't hold our dick with salad spoons. Fuck them. And fuck all the Republicans and the Democrats that are letting this shit slide. We should go hard in the paint. Trump should be in fucking jail. Not even for just this. For using the fucking presidency to fucking sell a bunch of shit. His daughter did it. Yeah, his daughter was doing that shit. His son-in-law, that fucking Nostradamus, not Nostradamus, Nosferatu fucking cum jizz piece of shit, was using it to go sell to Saudi Arabia. All these motherfuckers is corrupt. You understand?
Yeah, no doubt.
And the Democrats are such pussies, they afraid because they also get special interest monies funneled into some of their shit. And they don't want to lose their fucking house in the Hamptons. All these bitches are starting to get on my nerves. I have a hard time. I used to watch MSNBC and CNN all the time. Now I watch it like I'm a black person in Harlem watching a movie going, the bitch, she's in the house. That's how I am now. Fuck them all.
Well, Shang, I don't know if this is fortunate or unfortunate, but I do have a whole nother set of bitches that you can be mad at if you want to redirect your anger.
Well, yeah.
And when you hear this next story, y'all are literally gonna say,
"Motherfucker, say what? Yeah, motherfucker, say what? Say yeah."
Wow.
So I guess there are these things called challenge coins. I don't know if they're the same thing as like the military guys use, but like, you know, these kind of commemorative coins that agents of like the Border Patrol and other agencies have or carry around. Well, based on this incident last February, was it? You got it there. You guys remember this, right? Haitians trying to cross into the United States from the Mexican border, essentially being, you know, overseen by the overseers.
Overseer, yeah.
Whips and violence against them just for, you know, trying to travel to a safer life. Yeah, not doing it in the right way, sure, but obviously in a desperate situation.
No. But still, when we let Europeans come into the country, and when they are Europeans that come into the country in droves that aren't legal, and they're illegal immigrants too, we saw peddle them, we hold their hands. You ever see a motherfucker hold somebody's hands, both hands? Because they like, and they try to lead them in. That's what we treat them like. But these racist cunts already have it in their.
Well,
and that's what the way they think. They have the I picked the wrong coin.
Yeah, it's this one here. So what has occurred is they created a coin based off of that incident. It's being labeled as the whipping ass coin. And I think yeah, so
see what I mean?
This is a motherfucker say this shit right here. It's a motherfucker say what? I mean, look, they got literally a Haitian immigrant being pulled, but like they've commemorated.
It's the same thing as this. And the thing is, if I hear one more person say that, well, you know, racism is gone away, I will stab you in your face with another relative. Are you fucking kidding me? That is this most racist shit. And but this is the good thing. And I know I'm not a huge Biden fan, but I'm also not dissing him when he do shit right.
Yeah.
Check it. Biden administration takes legal action against the Border Patrol whipping coin seller.
Yeah, man.
As he should.
Absolutely. I mean, come on, man. This is just fucking blatantly ridiculous, man. I mean, it's essentially a slavery coin or some shit. You know what I mean? Like remember when we used to get on our horses and just go nigger chasing all day?
You remember those days? That's what's wrong with white people.
I will say
I'm on one today. I'm sorry.
No, I get it, bro.
What's wrong with them is they want empathy. They want humanity, but they don't want to give any humanity. You don't want to give any humanity and empathy. And, you know, like, oh, you know, we don't even get solace. Okay, we don't even get that. We just get you're a nigger, you're this, you're that. You're supposed to be treated subhumanly. You know, they don't treat dogs like that. Ask Michael Vick.
Right.
They don't treat dogs. No, I didn't mean no. Yeah, don't ask that nigga. But what I'm saying is they don't treat dogs like that. And to actually, so I should make a coin of the last nigga that stomped out a racist white dude. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do here on Savage AF. We're gonna make a coin called you said nigga to the wrong motherfucker, and that'll be name of the coin, and we're gonna be selling them on here we sell them for like 50 cents. All right, because they only cost 10% to make. So I will make the graphic of it, and I will be having that out soon to combat this racist shit. Oh my God!
Now, Miss Empire says they wasted our tax dollars and had time to make a coin like this. You can't pass a bill on inflation. Now, here's the thing. This coin was not minted by the Border Patrol itself, and part of the investigation is to make sure that no agents actually did participate in the sales of them, but so I think it's a private entity that actually created the coin. Although the article I read from the LA Times doesn't seem to be naming the maker of it.
Okay.
So it's not that our tax dollars went to it, but it is just the act itself. Right?
I bet you these white dudes passed this shit around between each other and said, "Remember that time we whooped those Haitians?" And I agree with you pertaining to how we got all this money for fuck boy shit like this, and Flint don't got clean water. Are you fucking kidding me? This is
Miss Adverb already got Tupac giving you the finger.
You know what, Miss Adverb,
right.
I will punch you in the clitoris. You understand? And that's not a dinosaur, by the way, ma'am. Clitoris is not, okay. I will smack you in the fallopian tubes. You are out of line. You can say that all you want. I saw it in real life, and that's it. Yes, it's gonna be a Savage AF coin.
Yes,
and it's gonna be it's gonna be a picture of a big black man stomping out a white racist, because that's what they deserve. Because what are they? Pedro, we're gonna talk about the other shit. What is it that they hate about us, other than the fact we dope and we fly and we got swag? What is it they hate about us so much that they feel like they have to keep us down? Is it their own insecurity and their pussification of their own self, or is it just that they're evil and hate-filled?
Yeah, it's really when you express hate in these ways so outwardly and overtly, it's really a displacement of the hate you have for yourself.
Okay, wow,
These white
Dr. Dro. By the way, our new offshoot show is called Dr. Dro. He just gave the most insightful, and at the same time, that was some bullshit. They full of hate, man. They full of hate.
I know, but it's for themselves, and they put it.
No, it's not for themselves. They showing a funny way of showing it.
Like you said, it's I mean, Chinese geneticists proved that light skin is a derivative of dark skin. So the original human is darker, right?
Light comes from darkness.
Yeah. It really, there's genetic code in darker skin that does not exist in light skin.
Well, then I guess I don't got it, but I know I got it in my heart, though.
Hey, right in your heart.
I got my heart. My heart is black as coal.
Right. But so and and you obviously have melanin, more than the average white person. But the reality is they're, and I read this to you guys the other day, that the thing in Sweden, the plaque where they basically were like, racism starts here. So this idea that they categorize themselves as the best humans.
Right. And
then
what
they
does that sound
talk
familiar
themselves
to?
at. And
Let's ask the Jewish people this. Let's ask the people that are of color. What does that sound similar to what the Swedish people said? That's Nazism. That's what the Nazis thought. The Nazis thought that they were superior, the superior race. If you look at this situation with these fucking backward trailer board cowboys,
white supremacy.
Yeah, these whites, that is white supremacy on full display. And they reveled in it, and you saw them revel in it. And there was image after image after image of them running them down on the horses. And no other people that were white that saw this said, hey, stop that. That's the same thing with George Floyd. There was the one Latino or no, Filipino or Asian cop, and then the other cops. When you see a cop basically snuffing the life out of a person, and you don't jump in and grab that man and pull him off of that man, you condone that shit. Period. The end.
Yeah.
There's no, I'm going to do the CNN full stop. Okay. That's the full stop.
I wonder what's up with their trials. We'll see. Have to check in on that.
Yeah, they have to check in on that. But I mean, as a person that was making a coin, you should feel ashamed of yourself for even making a coin like this. To actually do that, and I just don't. I'm telling you, I've got to say it. I'm not meeting. What did my man say? I'm not meeting you fucking racist. Yeah, Charles. I'm not reading you halfway no more. I'm so sick of your bullshit. I'm so sick of your lies. I'm so sick of you lying about facts and reality. I'm serious. I just want to sucker punch your children. Yeah. Not that that's a good thing. Sucker punch your children. They come out, oh, daddy. And right when they running outside and the dad pulled up in the van to pick him up, I want to cut him off and just start sucker punching him.
Get him.
I mean, what are they doing? What are you
sucker punch?
When you see this, I mean, when I first saw you, you sent me the shit. I looked at it. I was like, what the fuck? What in the holy hell? They copied this to make a coin to feel proud of? How do you feel proud of your evil, you cunts? Oh, wait till I see you in the streets.
Yeah, man. The bastardization of black skin globally.
Here we go, Dr. Dro. Dr. Dro, can I have a question? Yeah, in the front aisle. So, Dr. Dro, I wanted to ask you, you're dark skinned. Do you ever feel that you get people being racist to you?
Hell motherfucking yeah. It's called the Cops Store Owners Society College. It's racism everywhere, baby.
I thought you were gonna give me one answer. You just went on
all the places.
Movie theaters, movie entertainment, comedy business. I mean, exactly. It just like we can keep going.
Comedy Central,
MTV, getting your toenails done at the place, and the little Asian people talking shit. Oh, nigga told. I heard you, bitch. I heard you. You get no tip, but I like the way you rub my feet, you little fucking sex trafficking whore. I love you.
Hilarious.
I'm on one. Sorry. I don't mean to be on this rape. Last night we did a show. And fuck it, I'm gonna say it. They Pedro and the other chick, if I can call her that. I'm kidding. It got switched, and I knew that Pedro was gonna do a better job than what the fuck is that?
It's probably some spam shit.
Spam shit. But I knew that Pedro would do a better job, and even when I met Pedro and I saw Pedro do stand up, and I'm in the back. He don't know I'm fucking there. I'm like more like it's like, why can't we give props where props are due? Why can't we just let the motherfuckers that really deserve to get it? And I want them too. Right now, I'm starting to want my shit. I want mine, and that's the attitude I had sitting in the back when we was at the Laugh Factory last night. Like, yo, I'm gonna get y'all gonna get the business. This is it, and I feel like these racists. We keep letting them slide. There's no fucking way. We can see this guy was a guy on a horse. Why is he not in jail for fucking human rights? I mean, we put other people, we talk about other people with human rights. Oh, the iPhone, the people who make the iPhone, that's disgusting. And human rights violations. This is not a human rights violation? I'm asking the people in the feed, is that a human rights violation? Whether they're Haitians, whether they're illegals, whatever the fuck you want to say, that's a human rights violation to be running people down with a fucking horse. I don't know where Pedro went. What the fuck happened? He'll be back. He'll jump back in. So I want to ask the people in the feed, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? That's just, what? The fuck is that? That's what that is. Of course. Thank you. Wait. Yes. What in the wide world of sports is this? Oh. Okay. We got a spammer block user. Okay, yeah. We got the spammer blocked. And then we're gonna block user. Okay, cool. I don't know where Pedro went. Block user. An error occurred. Try refreshing the page. Woo! No. Block user. Pedro.
Sorry.
Pedro.
Man, my whole computer just froze and then restarted. And it happened right when I was trying to block this motherfucking sex trafficker. Whatever this shit is. Let me see if it happens again.
No, it did it just now for me. They said refresh the page. Are we still on the live, people? Let us know, because I see the comments kind of.
No, we're still broad. It says, yeah, we're live.
Okay, is this one of your white hobo hoes that infiltrated us?
I don't know, man. It's crazy. Sorry about that. I know some kind of technical glitch. It looks, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Russia has refreshed the page. Oh, we are finally. We've been flagged multiple times, and I think it's all because of Pedro, for sure. It's definitely.
It's doing it again. I froze. Oh, here we go. It unfroze. All right. Yeah, I don't think this is my hobo. I mean, she didn't have many resources, so I feel like that bitch ain't a hacker.
Because she don't have electricity. She lives outside. Why are we making fun of homeless hoes?
She lives in a tree, man.
Yeah, we can't make fun of homeless hoes. Hey, where you gonna drop me off? Right behind that wooded area. What the fuck?
That hobo won't be ignored.
Yeah. I will not be ignored. I'm telling you right now, he's gonna come home and his cats is gonna be cooking in the fucking kitchen, and she's gonna be. You will be mine, Pedro. You will listen to me for the next hour and a half at least. All right. So no. Aside from that, we got that. That happened. Hey, shit happens, people.
Hey, man, it does. It does.
All right.
But speaking of shit happen, we're gonna keep pushing, man. And as we get to the end of this thing, very close or so, we're gonna do it a little something like a this.
Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro, popping in, hey, with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'. I don't know this. I don't even know really what to make of this story. It's just a weird thing. But here in Los Angeles, they are the city council is working on passing a new law in the city that would prevent people from performing bike repairs on city streets and city property. Which just, I was like, are they, at first I was just like, are they targeting homeless people or some shit, or
no
hippie riders or whatever? But there's apparently a culture of bike theft that's going on in the city, in which bikes are being stolen and then broken down on the spot, and then like the parts, they sell the parts on the street. So it's an attempt to curb that, but it just seems like a weird. So like you can still repair your bike like on the street, like, but it's like it can only be one bike. and only for the purpose
Well, I
of
get it.
making it operational again. I don't know. It just sounds like a weird. I don't have much on this, to be honest. It just sounds like a weird law.
It makes complete sense. It makes complete sense. Okay, Pedro.
Break it down for me, brother.
I'm gonna break it down for you. The bottom line is, if you see somebody repairing a bike, they could be stealing the bike. If they are stealing the bike, more bikes have been getting stolen than ever before. The number three thing being stolen off the streets, other than the Honda Civic. So if you got a Honda Civic, I'm letting you know they stealing those. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Buy to your Honda.
Buy to your Honda, but bikes. So if they see you on the street, looks like you're fixing the bike, you're actually jacking the bike, and then they sell the bike for parts.
Well, no, I mean, I get it. It's just like, but then I know I just see potential conflicts of like, you know, I ride bikes sometimes, like, you know, I'm stopping, I'm fixing my bike because of whatever, and then the cops approach, and then how do you prove that? Do I now have to register my bike with some authority? And
it's a safety hazard.
Register my goddamn
It's a safety
bike.
hazard. Stop it. It's a safety hazard. Everybody knows that there's been at least 10 people hit by cars because these fucking idiots were out fixing their bike and not in a safe area. They got hit. So that's part of it. But no, I literally laughed when I was like, a vicious bicycle.
Yeah, man. It just seems like,
and I found that I
feel like somebody gonna get hurt over trying to fix a flat tire because the cops are like, freeze, motherfucker, and you ain't gonna have no bike proof. I'm supposed to keep my receipt.
You didn't have your bike license, you motherfucker. And then you see the cops start beating you with your own bike chain. It's gonna be bad.
Black wild bicycle.
Yeah, but I mean, we can't even do that. God damn it. Look at Pamela Knox. What? Yeah. We bring little things up for you just to make sure you knew. It's out there.
It's crazy laws. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. Just watch it. Get your bike. If you're in LA, get your bike registered. Yeah. So you can prove to the cops that you own it, so that you can stop and repair it on the streets if you need to without getting shot.
Or getting ran down.
Exactly. Getting horsewhipped. Whipping ass coin.
Yeah, it's like, were they gonna have a coin for somebody getting their ass whipped, but they have a bike? It's bad news. It's bad news for everybody. But you know what is bad news? It's bad news if you don't follow us on all our social media platforms. We're gonna start off in a different order right now, and I need y'all to check me out if you get a chance on this little thing that people like to get on, and it fucks up women's fucking esteem, and you can see what people ate the other day, but we got to use it for business purposes. So make sure you follow at Black Pedro.
At Black Pedro.
At Black Pedro. Why's your name Black Pedro?
It's just a stage name, people.
Yeah, when she asked that, I was like, you got to be about the dumbest bitch I've ever seen in my life. Because he's black and his name is Pedro.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Now shut your white bitch ass up and rub daddy's feet. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was so racist. I apologize. But what I need you to do is follow at Comedian Shang after all that rhetoric. I'm fucking around. Stop, and make sure you like and subscribe. Okay? Thumbs up. Give us the thumbs up on there. Like and subscribe. Now, when you do like and subscribe, go to the YouTube channel and do this. Click the bell and go through some of the fucking shows. Watch the shows or watch a few minutes of the shows and give us a thumbs up. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, da, na, 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 na. Thumbs up. Mentos.
Thumbs up.
Right. And our hacker is back. Naked. Fuck Tinder. We are the cheapest and fast. Wow.
There. I got him blocked.
Okay, cool. Well, we'll see. We'll see. The motherfucker was just blocked just now and came right back at us.
All right, shit. Man. Get us up out of here,
hey,
dog.
Is Aaron a new person in Calico?
Oh, yeah. that's a new name to me. Aaron.
Hello,
Essence.
Aaron.
Hello, welcome
and
to
also
Calico, the life coach.
Yo, what's up, Calico? Calico.
Appreciate you, man.
Up in here, bars.
Spit it. Speaking of bars,
Yo,
hit him with it, Shane. Hit him with it.
Yo, I want to let y'all know something. First off, thank y'all for fucking with us on here. And I don't want you to think I don't like white folks. I do like white folks. I'm damn near white. You know, I'm not mixed. Everybody think I'm mixed. I ain't mixed. I ain't half and half. You know what I am half of? I'm half this dick.
That's the beauty of blackness. We can be whatever shade we want.
No, I'm really getting tired of the fucking where they say silence is violence. But if anybody's doing more of silence, we know who it is, and that's what we're gonna talk about. Woo! Listen, I know y'all say, why I gotta put white silence on the violence? Because that's the people that are actually being the most silent pertaining to the fucking insurrection. Have you noticed you haven't seen a lot of white people that are on the side of Congress that are Republicans? They're not talking about it. Fox News didn't even fucking air it initially. The January 6th, they didn't air it. Again, we talked about it before. You turn to Fox News, they had a guy, hey, did you know that Jim could juggle? And it's a motherfucking juggling. Because they don't want to talk about it. They just want to keep it they don't want to talk about it. These little creepy
don't use the Brady Bunch against them.
I'm using the Brady Bunch. Okay, sure. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. They don't want to admit that their people, and if you see the footage, you do not see a plethora of black people out there roughing up the cops. Most of the people out there you can see that were supporting Trump, and they already said this is a fact. It's not something I made up. 90% of the people that support Trump are white. And
that seems low.
Yeah, it seems low. 90. No, there's Cubans and some others. And if you see these cops getting attacked, the majority of the people that were attacking these cops that are supposed to be quote unquote pro-police, but apparently they're pro-police ass whooping. They beat the police ass because they're fucking crazy. Everybody knows it. And don't say it's Antifa anymore. Fuck you if you say it's Antifa. Fuck you if you say it's BLM. It's not. Suck a dick. In fact, suck a dick on horseback. Why are you doing a horseback suck dick trick? It was you. It was you, Caucasian people. It was you that's buying into the big lie. And it was you. It's not. And your silence by not speaking out against it. I'm not talking about what they're doing with the January 6th Commission. I'm talking about the general public, the 46% that got all of this evidence, and you're still sitting there quiet as fuck, not admitting that you're the one that's not about democracy. You're the one that doesn't want the information to get out. You're the one abusing grandmother at the fucking home. That's you, okay? We know it's you. You don't want that. So let's just be real with it. Let's just be honest. The insurrection was a Caucasian-led, racist, white nationalist, Proud Boys, whatever the fuck you want to say, movement that actually was the reason that we had a 4-hour delay for the transfer of power. Period. The end. And I don't want to hear no more like, oh, it was this reason you got to put this in. No. And you know who it was run by? This fucking retard. And he's at fault. Everybody knows he's a retard. And am I allowed to say retard? Pedro?
You're not supposed to.
Okay.
I mean, you can say whatever you want to.
I know. All right. I won't say retard because he's the one making fun of retards. And yet he's the most retarded man I've ever seen. And I don't mean retardation as in a mental problem. I mean retarded as in have no sense of moving forward with an actuality. Okay. Where I retarded that girl that was a white girl that tried to stay in my house for a limited amount of time until I was able to get her out. I retard her. Okay, that wasn't me. That was Pedro.
I don't think that's how you use it.
That's not even how you use it. But you know what? All words are made up. Stop it. Okay, we know that Trump's at fault. We know it. And if this motherfucker don't go to jail, or if this motherfucker don't get any kind of fucking punishment, don't ever speak to me about democracy. Anybody out there, don't ever speak about it. Because your silence on this shit is what's making the violence, at least for black folks. And by the way, I didn't mean to say all people should suck my dick. I'm just kidding. I apologize if y'all got mad at me.
Got carried away.
Yeah, I mean, got a little carried away. Sorry.
Oh man, well that's a good point, brother. If you see something, say something, white people.
Well, yeah, well, that's not the case though. A lot of times they know what's wrong, and they because they know they're in their position of power because of their privilege, and they don't want anybody to, usurp. Yeah, I use the word usurp. Usurp their fucking white privilege. That's why they're so quiet.
That's what it is, yeah.
That's why they don't want us to talk about it. But we talk about it here on Savage AF, and I wish a motherfucker would say something to me. Apparently, other than the tender sex people. Wow. Oh, Miss Adverb. Here we go. All right, so check this out. We're gonna be back tomorrow. What time? What time again? 3
p.m. Pan Pacific.
Pan Pacific on the left-hand side.
Yeah, 3 o'clock. Come on in, man.
Row the boat.
I think they might be doing another hearing tomorrow too, but
yeah,
because there was supposed to be 3 this week.
So what we'll do is we'll keep you abreast of it. Anybody that's in the know that wants to be in the know, we'll give you the information. And I know I go off and say some things that you may not seem like factual, but it is based in fact. I just cloak it in venom and animus. That's the way I feel about it. And speaking of animus, if you want to see some animus ass comedy, I will be in Louisville, Kentucky. That's right. I am the Onk Master. I just so bad. I'm in the Photoshop fuckery. But I'll be at Joe's Palm Room. I know that sounds like a swingers club. Yeah. But in Louisville, Kentucky, I'll be there actually the 24th and 25th. If you get a chance, you happen to live near Louisville, then make sure you get your tickets at Joe's Palm Room. Joe's Palm Room. Make sure you get your tickets. It's on Eventbrite. I got one show Friday, one show Saturday. And then that Sunday, I'll put up a flyer about that later. I will be in, it's at Raytown, Missouri, which is basically St. Louis, at Legends Comedy Club on the 26th of June. So come out to the live show. It's just as venomous as I was just now. But funny. But funny. I want you to know the funnies first. And then I put a lot of suck my dick, you right-wing racist fucks.
Makes sense.
Makes sense.
Savage AF, y'all. We'll be back at you tomorrow, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
And make sure y'all come check out Pedro at the Comedy Chateau.
Yeah, Comedy Chateau tomorrow, 10 p.m.
Chateau.
North Hollywood, California.
10 p.m. Make sure you check him out. Let me tell you something. And before we get up off the show, we're only 2 minutes after the time, but I'm gonna tell you something. If you want to see a funny motherfucker, and I'm saying this flat out, and I've said this to him decades ago. Damn, it's been decades since when your birthday was coming up. I was realizing I didn't know this nigga since he was a pup. This nigga didn't have no hair on his chest when I met him. This nigga could barely use his thumbs.
I used to hold the mic like this and be like, "Hey, everybody."
He used to hold the mic. How you doing? I'm Black Pedro.
How you like my jokes?
Like this. I don't know what the fuck that came from. But I say, I knew that nigga since he didn't use his thumbs. What the fuck?
I mean, there's a point in my life where I didn't, you know.
Okay, but no, if y'all want to see a really funny show, my show is going to be funny in Louisville. And also, I'm going to be at the Comedy Chateau Saturday. Make sure this Friday you go check out Black Pedro in North Hollywood at the Chateau. Yes, and wow, the Palm Room, will the audience be jacking off? I know, I can't get around it.
Knocks. God damn
if you think I'm not going to write some jokes specifically for the Palm Room.
Yeah.
And then after that, we're going to the Boom Boom Room. So, but no, make sure y'all go check out Pedro. It's very funny. And I'm not just saying that because we co-host and I'm his friend. The motherfucker really is one of the most charismatic, funny motherfuckers I've seen. And I've seen some funny motherfuckers, so I want to put that out there I want to put it in the air.
Thank you, I appreciate that, man.
All right. So we out. We'll see you tomorrow, 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Y'all take care of yourself and tell them what to do, Pedro.
Keep your finger out your nose. Wash your hands.
That's what I was going to say. Y'all, later.
You